Your research theme is called A Cross-Sectional Study of the Risk Factors for Cardiovascular Disease in Russia. What does this study involve, and what is the work that you are doing with your research group?
В выполнении проекта в Новосибирске участвуют Институт терапии.
Both the Institute of Therapy and Preventative Medicine and the Novosibirsk State Medical University are taking part in the project in Novosibirsk. The project is called Cardiovascular Diseases in Russia, and the goal of the study itself is strengthening the knowledge base as to causes, mechanisms, prevention and treatment of cardiovascular diseases in Russia. Naturally, the backbone of this study is the analysis of the main factors. You know them well: arterial hypertension, high cholesterol, obesity, and smoking. That is why these factors are being studied as the basis of this project. In addition, more detailed changes in the cardiovascular system are being studied, such as electrocardiogram parameters, stiffness of the vascular wall, and a large spectrum of biomarkers associated with cardiovascular diseases.
Why is it important to compare the results from your study with the other studies?
Проект сердечно-сосудистые заболевания в России является популяционным эпидемиологическим.
The project, Cardiovascular Diseases in Russia, is a population-based epidemiological study. Such studies are based on studies of large random groups of people, so as to obtain a representative picture of the prevalence of major risk factors, diseases, and biological markers associated with these conditions. In order to understand the influence of risk factors and how they are associated with diseases, it is important to note that these mechanisms can be different in different population groups. For this data analysis, it is necessary to compare the prevalence of data and the relationship between risk factors and diseases in different populations. Therefore, large populations in different regions are compared to provide a full analysis.
What types of data will become available from your work, and why is this data important for the project?
Данные, ожидаемые в настоящем проекте, многогранны.
The data that is expected to become available in this project is multifaceted. First, it will allow us to assess the current epidemiological situation regarding cardiovascular diseases in the regions and in Russia as a whole. This is because the study includes regions that are quite representative of Russia as a whole. Knowledge of the epidemiological situation allows for the planning of intervention from a healthcare perspective. That is, it allows the planning for the treatment of a disease, the prevention of primary and secondary levels of a disease, and other interventions that will reduce morbidity and mortality. The second level of available data is purely scientific data that will allow us to better understand the mechanisms of the development of cardiovascular diseases. The third level is the data in which the actual results of the study of specific participants in the research will be presented. They will receive detailed information about their risk factors and the state of their cardiovascular system. They will also receive information about those areas of prevention that are recommended for them, which they can ideally apply for the preservation of their cardiovascular health.